Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you've come to join me for this end of season review, thank you very much. It's going to be a bit calmer. We're going to go through the teams in the Scottish leagues, all of them, English, French, all the big ones for those. And we're just going to have a look at our team, the players, the teams, see, overall, see how we're doing, where we can improve. I think the stats in the league are going to be a bit overpowered because we are very good for the Scottish League. It's more the Champions League we need to look at and where we need to improve, so I need to be extra critical. If you see something that I miss, let me know, tell me. Anyway, we start off in Ladbrokes League 2, where Cowdenbeath and Airdrie have gone up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to do they have, I'm pretty sure they have a relegation playoff. Yes, they do. And Albion Rovers survived. Okay, so League 1. This is obviously Airdrie beat Clyde. So in the league, let's have a quick look. I need to sort my clicking out. Peterhead and Clyde have gone down. Stirling and Queen's Park have gone up. The Championship, Queen's Park beat Kilmarnock for the so all of them, all the teams below have beat the higher teams, and Ayr and Motherwell have gone down. I don't know whether that's a shock or not. I'm quite surprised at that. I've always seen Motherwell as a middle Premier League team, maybe a Championship. Don't know. Let me know. But Queen of the South and Ross County have won it and will be coming up. Yeah, as I just saw, Queen of the South have beat Kilmarnock. I think there's a second leg there, but Livingston have gone down. Kilmarnock look like they might not survive. It was then Morton, St Mirren, Hamilton and Inverness. And here we go, Aberdeen, 6th. They've turned into a mid-table team. They were 2 points off Europe, which is disappointing, as you can see, with us getting 2 Champions League spots. All we need is to go up one more notch, and it basically, the top 6 could get European football. So if you make it into that split, you're sound. But obviously we won it. Now 117 goals we scored, almost double. No, it is, isn't it? Because they got 112, so we've doubled Celtic. We've let in 22 goals, the best in the league, and 100 points earned. So overall, we have dominated. Let's quickly have a look at the English Premier League. See how that's gone. Looks like Tottenham have won it. Arsenal come second. They seem to be the dominant force at the moment. Any surprises? Sheffield Wednesday have just been relegated. That's a shame. But no teams have crept in that are too shocking. Brighton's just come down. Bournemouth getting the Euro spot. That's always good. Let's have a quick look at the Championship and see how this is panning out quickly. Portsmouth have just been relegated, so they managed to get back up there, but straight back down there. Norwich and Derby are going to go up, and it's between QPR and Southampton to go back up. Again, nobody surprising really that's in there. Let's have a look at is it French? Let's just go to France and do it that way. Paris Saint-Germain. Ligue 1, idiot. Anyway. So, Monaco have won it again, and by quite a margin, actually. Monaco have got money, and I mean, every time I look at a player, they want them, and they've got money to spare. I obviously haven't got any scouts on them or anything, but just trying to have a look. This guy, is this the guy that I was looking at? Yeah, ooh. Interesting, he might be coming. He's not that great, but a few years ago I was looking at him. There's a few players in there that I tried to get and they just snapped them up. But they're doing well in the league. PSG second, Marseille, Lyon and Bordeaux. Is there anybody in there that I don't really recognise? Paris FC. Oh. I don't know whether you've ever watched him, but second yellow card did a Paris FC save, and yeah, he did quite well with them. So it's good to see them up there. It's a shame they're getting knocked down. And let's go over to the German first division, and it looks like Leverkusen have taken it again. They're going toe to toe with Bayern, and yeah, 1 point in it. That's interesting. Stuttgart, Köln, Bremen, that team that nobody likes, and Dortmund slipping down to 7th. But it looks like it's been all Bayern until the last few seasons, where Leverkusen are starting to push. What other? Spanish, of course. Spanish first division. Oh, right, okay. Yep, there it is. Real Madrid, Atletico, and Barcelona are still dominating. It's just, since we started, it's just been Real Madrid and Barcelona, as you expect. Atletico, good to see them getting up there. Athletic Bilbao, yeah, okay. And yeah, nothing really too surprising there, to be fair, but all around, it's the same old, isn't it? In this competition reputation, you will see that we are in 8th position. We were previously 10th. We're going up. We are slowly going up. I don't know how you can look at coefficient. There we go. Nation coefficients. Let's have a quick look at these, as I've not actually showed these at all. Right, let's get me out of the way. And here we go. So, Scotland, it looks like we're staying around the same. We're not in. I don't know. It says cycle 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know whether we're improving at all. It looks like between cycle 1 and 2 we went up 100 points, but overall we've made 500 points. I think that's how it's working. Wales, believe it or not, 29. That's interesting. How does that bloody work? Well, we've got, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know whether, is that the, right, this is the one I wanted. That was the country, okay. This is the one we're interested in. We are 8th in the world, and we are catching up with Holland, so we're not too far off. Let's quickly have a look. So 17-18, we were on 8.7. We gained 1.1. We then went down, really 5.1 in 2021. But then we flew up to 9.8. We're still not reaching a high yet though. Coefficients for 22-23 overall is 1.7. So if it's, I don't know how it works, to be totally honest with you, but if it is over a 6-year rolling period, maybe, then I would assume this 8.7 gets knocked off, and whatever we get next season will define whether we can take over Holland or not. But, oh, hello. Coefficients 23-24, that's this year, I believe. 23, yeah. Then it looks like we're going to go above Holland. Now, what do the qualification places? Let's have a look. Holland at the moment gets 1 in the group stage. Yeah, it's the same as us, isn't it? Exactly the same. For it to change, we need to get above Portugal. That way we'll get 2 in the group stage. And 3. No, see, the European places don't change. It's just 2 in the group stage, yeah, which obviously will help our coefficients if we get that high. For us to get the extra space, we need this one. Yeah, we need to get 5th. So 2 in the group stage, 1 in the best place playoff, and then 3, and that will be 6 teams. So that's where we're aiming for coefficient-wise. Some of you might not be interested in that, but, you know, we're getting there slowly. Anyway, let's quickly go into the team statistics. We'll do team first. Overall, we have dominated. Best at hitting the target, Aberdeen, and we are joint first with them on 46%. They get it because of their name. Most goals, obviously us. Cross completed, we're 1% off that. That's a bit disappointing considering at the start, well, it's not actually, because we used to rely on our crosses. We don't as much anymore. Most headers won, no, we are top of that. Pass completions, top. Possession, top. Fouls, see, we're not even in the top 8, so that's good. Tackles won, that's very disappointing, the fact that we're not even in the top 8 there. Is it because we've mainly got the ball? I don't know. Surely it doesn't work like that, it's just percentage. But if you have to make more tackles, then you're going to have a higher percentage, maybe. I don't know, I'm just trying to justify it. Most clean sheets is us, and least conceded is us. As you can see here, red cards, yeah, we're not on there. And the rest is all form. Let's have a quick look at the detailed view. We've seen these. Form doesn't matter. Attacking, is that anything? Right, crosses completed. So we are completing the most crosses. It's just the cross completion ratio is a bit low. As you can see here, 199, and we got, is that 117 goals from that? It can't be. Goals from corners, 13, highest in the league. Direct free kicks, Celtic own that one. Indirect free kicks are us. Pass completion, that's a good percentage, very good percentage, and almost 2,000 higher than Hamilton. Is it 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 more passes completed. Yeah, that's pretty, dribbles per game. We're more of a passing team. Celtic seem to like dribbling. Sorry if you're picking up any noise. There's people doing stuff outside. Salary per year, yeah, we're top. Only by a couple of million though, believe it or not. And net transfer spend, we only spent 1.15 million. And on that note, decent little segue, let's go into the finances. Now, we are doing well at the moment actually, because we got 5 million for winning the league, and then we got 2.5 million or 3 million in fees for winning, well, not winning the final, but playing in the final, the gate receipts. So overall, we only lost 5 million. Obviously, a couple of episodes ago, I was moaning that we were dropping 7 million over the year because of the loan. So to lose 5 million isn't that bad. It means we are profitable with Champions League, with the Scottish Cup, and with first place, which is worrying, but hey ho, do what you need to. We've still got a transfer budget of 9 million. We got 60% of any transfer revenue made comes to us. Our wage budget, we are very, very under. And that is pretty much it for the finances. We'll quickly show, there's not a lot for you to see in this really, to be honest with you. Let's see if gate receipts. So last season, 21, we've got 23 million this season, and the expenditure, the biggest expenditure, see, we are covering our wages. It's just that loan repayments. Transfer expenditure is fine, because, you know, I'm quite sensible when it comes to things like that. Projection, I'm going to assume isn't good. Yeah, there we go, see, the projection shows that by the end of this season, we're going to be 1.82 million down. Yeah, probably. And it's obviously not taken into account that we might get a bit of money from Champions League, etc., etc. But overall, you can't complain. We're doing quite well. Let's quickly go on to the player stats and see who's been playing well, who's been doing what, and yeah, let's see what we can get out of this. I still maintain that we need defenders, goal strikers, all this I'm actually quite happy with. Zach Wooden's slipping up a bit when it comes down to shots on target. Look, 102 out of 156 for Avramidis. That's really good for him. He is the best player in that sense. Goals to shot attempts is Caesar Quinn, believe it or not. Obviously he does play backup, so he plays lesser teams. Mistakes leading to goals. overall, we've made 788 mistakes and only 7 led to goals. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. And Leon Christie's made 1 mistake, and Haig has made 1 mistake. Obviously, it was in 3 games that he played, and he wound me up as well. Anyway, Smedo's actually down as the worst player for his pass completion. That's interesting. And Jordan Thompson's down at 94%. Again, plays back up, doesn't play in the main team. But that's Semedo. That's interesting to think that maybe he is causing a few issues. But he's off to Liverpool anyway, so let's have a quick look. Is there anything aerials? Tom Woolley, I know he's good in the air. He wins most of them, as it shows here. And that is pretty much it. That's tackles. Worst player is Nori. Yeah, he's an advanced playmaker. You don't expect him to do too much when it comes to that. And to counter the passing, his discipline is brilliant. He's tackles won 18 out of 21. It doesn't seem like a lot of tackles for a centre back. That's interesting. That yellow cards. The worst is Josh Keenard, who got 1 out of 2 games. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that seems to be pretty. Overall, I can't really complain. But as I said, this is all in the league. Now, I would like to have just Champions League or statistics, but it doesn't work like that. Anyway, let's have a look at our squad depth. I do agree that we need to get a 3rd goalkeeper, but Haig can step in, but we do need to get a 3rd goalkeeper. Right back, we've got Aino. Sheaf will be going soon, and Sterling. So we do need a right back. When it comes to centre backs, Borthwick Jackson's in that mix as well, but Smedo's going. Veeps is pretty good. We've got Tom Woolley, and we've also got what's his name? God, I forgot your name, mate. Where is he? Maddavi. There he is. Maddavi is a very good player, as well as Tom Woolley. But we could do with another centre back, maybe, especially as Lewis Dunk is going out. I'll go through the transfers in a minute. Let's get back to this. On the left, we are pretty good, actually, to be honest with you. With Leon Christie, I'm ignoring those. They say he's youthful. He's a good player. We probably could do with a 3rd one, as I would play Maddavi in the centre, not on the left. In the middle, this is our strength. This is definitely. Now, Solar, Dembele, Jack Thompson and Nori, the 4 midfielders, and also here attacking midfielders. It's our strongest part. It's as simple as that. They are very good. I've got a few transfers to talk about soon, but same with the attacking midfielders. It's a very strong group of players, and we could do with a couple more just to as like backups. For example, Callum Gribben, he doesn't really play that much. Could do with a youngster who's got potential. That'd be ideal. And we need a new striker. Not a new striker, because we just need a backup. Especially as I want to go to 2 up front. I do want to put Avramedes and Zach Wooden together, see how they play with each other. But when it comes to backup strikers, I'll quickly show you. So we've got obviously Avramedes, Rudden. We've then got Joe Garner, who's retiring. William McBride, which has got potential. He could be a half decent player. And in the under 21s, we have got, let's do it by position. Striker wise, we've got little Jack McPhee, the one I introduced to you, already developing very nicely by the looks of it. Look at all. You know what? I'm going to put him in to the team right now, I think. He's developing well. He's got his stat. I don't want him as a defensive. I want him as a poacher. I'm actually going to make sure that he's on that. Request from, no. playing position. No, I want you striker, poacher. That's what I want you working on. So, yeah, I want him working on those statistics. They're already pretty good. His off the ball could do with, and concentration needs some work in. So I might actually put him on extra concentration if I can. I don't know whether it works like that, to be totally honest with you. No, it doesn't. It's just one of those things. How about his off the ball? Can I do that? Or is it? Yeah. There you go. We'll get him his off the ball. So hopefully that starts piling up. But as you can see here, look, his acceleration's gone up by 0.2. Composure's gone up 0.2. They're all going up. He's gone up at least 0.2, 0.4 on that anticipation. So he is developing very nicely. And I'm going to give him a few games. So Jack McPhee, welcome to the first squad, young man. There we go. And now I might not need another striker with William McBride as well. When it comes to, yeah, these guys, they're wanted. We just need to get rid of them because it's just not working for us. 750k. I'll try 1 million and offer him out. No, offer. My bad. Right, but yeah, we can't get rid of them. Haji Wright, unfortunately, hasn't been playing for America, so he will be going soon as well. Actually, I'm going to put him up for transfer right now. Just whatever you want to give me, guys. Just to take him off the wage bill as well. Brian Hayes, I had hopes for him. He played once for Ireland, and he doesn't seem to be getting in that team again. So, unfortunately, mate, you'll go in as well. Other than that, let's have a quick look at the potential. Obviously, I'm only looking at the star ratings at this point. We've got Caesar Quinn, who's already in the first team. James Smith is more than capable of stepping up if and when he is needed. Gribben I'm probably going to try and get rid of, but he's 24, he's a decent backup, he's a decent 3-star. He's only on 3.5k. I might just keep him around. He's quite happy sitting in the background. He doesn't cause me any issues. So I might just leave him. Let's have a quick look here. Sandy Joyner is wanted. I believe I put him out for... Yeah, I'll put him up for loan and to sell him. And same with Evandro. I've just done that, haven't I? And no one's biting yet. So I'll keep trying. Let's quickly have a look at transfers, etc. I don't know whether you may have seen it, you may not have. Brandon Cook will be coming in for 1.2 million. Let's just check up on him, see how he's doing. His stats still look pretty good. He could do with better determination, so I get someone good to tutor him. But I'm looking forward to seeing him play. He's played in a couple of non-competitive games, under 18s. He's not played a lot, unfortunately. I wish he was at Rangers because he'd get pretty much straight into our first team, or at least as a backup. Lewis Dunk is going out for 100k. I'm looking at this Mohamed Alni, I believe you would say it, maybe, I'm not sure. He's worth 10 million and he's only got like a year left on his contract, not even that actually. So yeah, December 2024, so December 2023 we'll start looking at him once again. But I'm thinking back up to Jack Thompson, maybe even, I don't know, I'm not too sure about him, but I'm just testing the water. This guy, Guabani, you saw him in last episode. He's got some stats on him. He's a complete forward. I love complete forwards. He's got some brilliant stats. He's 20 years old. He's South African. I do believe he's got dual nationality. Does he? No, he doesn't. I'm sure I found him when I was looking for dual nationals. He's declared for South Africa. Eligibility. No, I don't see anything. But he's playing for South Africa anyway, so there's no worries there. I've just clicked on the team, not the player. Yeah, he's playing for South Africa. He's a fantastic striker. and I'm trying. I am trying. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Might get him on a free. That would be interesting. So that's put in. There we go. Nasto was a right back that I was looking at. I did eventually withdraw because he couldn't get a work permit. I'm still umming and ahhing about it. I'm not gonna lie, but Roma want 900k, and I don't know. I can't. I need a right back, but I need a capable right back that's going to step up if Sterling gets injured, for example. And with him not getting a work permit, it's not possible. Jordan Thompson is off to QPR for 750k, so that was a nice little way money. Well, 750k. It's not bad. I can't say words once again. Other than that, you see Stuart Gallagher. He is on loan. He might be going soon. I'm going to probably get rid of him. Other than that, Jim Kerr is another youngster that he's a defensive centre back. He's he's got potential still. The plus is he is capable of oh god, I've gone back too much. He is counts towards the European stuff, etc. Anyway, the stats that you want from him are pretty decent. His jumping reach could do with a bit of bulking up. Same with his strength, so he needs to get on the protein shakes. But other than that, he's pretty good. So he might be on the fringes of joining. He might, when he comes back from Motherwell, we might put him in. But we'll see. Anyway, that is pretty much it. At the moment, I'll just quickly show you my searches. I'm looking for anybody who's got nationality. Oh god, I've just messed it all up with my wheel. English, Scottish. Right, okay. So I'm having a look at anybody who is English, Scottish, partially Welsh, partially Scottish, partially Welsh. That needs to be Welsh. So obviously that's all Ors. So they can have any of those. So the second nationality could be English, Scottish, Welsh. So thinking work permits, and they're based not in the UK and Ireland. So I'm looking a bit further afield. There is one guy that I was looking at. Let me just take this off. Obviously, I've been looking at these. Now, Matthew Ryan. I don't need goalkeepers. I don't need a goalkeeper. Where was he? He's in America. Sport. I'm sure it was Sporting. I think it was this guy. He's Irish. He's playing for Ireland by the looks of that. 4 caps. Yeah, he's finished. He's doing all right. He's advancing nicely. He's come from West Ham over to Sporting Kansas. It's worth 3 million though, and I just don't know. As I said, I need to be very careful with my money. But yeah, that's how I'm looking for players. I'm searching. I've got the scouts out. Fingers crossed we find somebody decent. We got. Oh, I've just remembered. Just clicked on. Man City have put Deleu back on the loan list. So Veeps and Solard are staying, which means Solard we will be putting in a offer for him soon. As soon as that contract wears out, and fingers crossed we can get him on a free. That would be beautiful. Veeps, I want to do the same pretty much. He's a decent defender, and I like him. I'm starting to really enjoy watching him play. Smedow's off back to Liverpool, and if we can bring in Deleu, hopefully, I don't know how. Let's have a quick look at his. I think this is how you spell it. There we go, Bart Deleu. Let's have a look at his contract. Have they renewed it? Right, so he's got a couple of years on his contract. He is on the loan list again. He's not developed. Maybe they should have loaned him back to me because he would have developed a lot nicer. But yeah, when I can, I'm going to put in a loan offer for him, but I can't at the moment. Anyway, that's it from me. A bit of a chatty episode. I'm sorry if you don't enjoy it. You don't have to watch it, to be fair. But that is Rangers and the World in a nutshell. If you do like it, leave a like. If you want anything added in, if you want to see more, let me know. I'll quickly do the board confidence for you. I was just about to do my overview. They're happy with me. They're a bit unhappy that Tavernier left, and they don't like Alberto Bengo. I can understand that. He's become a bit of a fringe player, considering we got him for 325k. Anyway, enough talking. If you like it, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, if you are new, of course. But, as always, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Take care of yourselves. Quick note, if you didn't watch last episode, I'm going to do a special little side series for old formations. For example, the 1-2-7, I think it is, or something crazy like that, on FM. Go and hit it. Go and watch it. It will be up very soon. Take care.